Welcome to Selling Out. I'm Jason Van Glass.
I'm Aaron Michael Marsh.
You stumbled on your own name.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to do my middle
Nervous?
name or not. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. You don't need to be nervous. You are on America's #1 bric-a-brac-based internet selling TV show.
That's great.
I got maybe my words in the wrong order. The point is we have many items on tonight's show, and they are for sale, which means if you Venmo us at Gangbusters or find some other way to give us the money and be the first one to do it, we will mail you the thing.
Some other way.
Well, there's normalwebsite.com. You could
Stick with Venmo.
PayPal.
Yeah, meet up with us
You could
later.
show up. This is not the preferred method. You could show up at the clubhouse in Los Feliz, upstairs, not downstairs, and hand us
Upstairs.
cash during the show.
You can hand me cash after the show, and I'll give you anything you want, half price.
Or you could just Venmo us at Gangbusters if you see something you like. The first item of the night show, as it is most weeks, at least until we sell it, this Bob Ross Chia Pet.
Ooh, wait, how many weeks has this been on?
Well, we didn't start with it last week, but it's been with us the entire run of the show. So I got it over the Christmas break.
Okay.
So I've had it since December. I've personally owned it
Were
since
you
December.
gifted this?
Well, I was white elephanted this.
Perfectly acceptable then.
And I don't want to brag, I did trade stilts for it. So I wrapped and successfully gave away stilts to a, let's say, 60-year-old uncle of my friend, who then immediately used them in the living room.
So the stilts immediately had more use than
Well, I was worried I was going to get banned from the from this family's Christmas for life.
For stilts?
Well, they're not my family.
Yeah, but no family's offended by stilts.
I've learned that now. But the point is, I didn't know it at the time, and they did react lukewarm to a salad shooter about 5 years ago. The good news is I did get this Bob Ross Chia Pet
Yes.
in exchange, and
Absolutely.
it's for sale. We just have the one of them. It's $25. That includes shipping. Have you ever owned a Chia Pet?
No, but what's the suggested retail price on it? 25.
I have no idea. It's worth stilts, in my personal opinion.
Okay, yeah, no, and stilts are definitely worth 50.
Right. And this combines
Half
two
off.
great. You've got Bob. You've got Chia Pet. What else do you need? Have you never had a Chia Pet?
I've never had a Chia Pet.
You remember the Chia Pet?
Yeah, of course. It has the best jingle of all time.
Clap on.
Do you
clap
remember
off.
it?
The
No,
clap-
don't you dare. Don't you dare take away the cha-cha-cha-chia.
Oh, right. Okay, that is one of the best
Yeah.
jingles of 1991. And you can sing that to yourself while you grow seeds on the Bob Ross shaped
Let me ask you, does
Adobe
this
planter.
spark joy?
Yeah. And
All right.
what especially sparks joy for me is $25. And that's why if you give me $25, I will spark joy in your life by mailing you this
Yeah,
Bob
sounds
Ross
great.
Chia Pet.
Absolutely.
Now,
I've never seen Bob Ross's TV show.
you're familiar with it, but you've never seen it?
Correct.
Or you have no idea who Bob Ross is?
I have an idea who he is.
Great.
Because it was sold?
We might have a
Sorry to interrupt, Jason.
comment.
This is Rob. I'm up in the lofted TV studio booth. I just want to let you know that we have a message from the chat. Your hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Well, I might as well tell you, and you commented on it earlier, and everyone watching at home. What happened is I started bleaching it, and the hot water in my apartment was off. And
Good.
so this is what it looks like now. I washed it under cold water, freezing cold water,
I
because you can't just leave bleach in. But then I stopped.
Yeah, but it's got this real great mad scientist
Sure.
thing going, and it
Yeah,
fits you.
it's a happy mistake. So thank you.
Happy mistakes. Speaking
at-home
of
viewers.
happy mistakes.
Make a good life choice that's not a mistake by purchasing this Bob Ross Chia Pet.
Absolutely.
Now, it says right here, this is actually handmade. That means somebody personally made this, in my opinion. There's like
But
somebody.
you grow this.
Well, you put the chia. So okay, I'm going to walk you through the Chia Pet.
Okay.
You take chia seeds. They're high in omega fats.
Yeah.
Great in
I've drank those.
oatmeal. They're okay in drinks. You could eat them, or you could spread them. Now, when chia seeds get wet, they become gelatinous.
Gross.
So they'll stick. They'll stick to the planter.
Yeah.
And then in, I'm going to say 7 to 14 days, they will sprout,
Can I
creating
eat
an
this?
afro. You can eat the chia seeds. You should not eat the planter.
Oh.
But even if you don't, you can see here on the box, the planter already has the hair. He's not bald underneath the thing.
Oh, really? So it just looks like...
According to this,
Yeah.
and it's unused.
They
so
gave him his whole
I don't know,
head
but if
of
you
hair.
see right there, so I don't really know what the chia seeds are doing in this situation. You could eat them.
So
The
it's
point
like
is,
him and, what is it, Swamp Thing had a baby.
yeah, sure.
Boom.
So
Crossover.
this is the first item on tonight's show. It's just $25. That includes shipping now. If you buy something on tonight's show,
Barely $25.
you will get some bonus
cheaper.
items. You'll get random. You know what I mean? Do you have my trading card?
I do not.
Okay,
I would
so
like your trading card.
I'm gonna
Is
show
it a rookie card?
I'm going to show the trading card to the at-home
my
audience. That'll be yours to keep. But also, if someone buys something on tonight's show, they will almost certainly get their own copy of the Jason Van Glass trading card because
wow.
I had 500 of them.
It's got stats on the back.
Sure.
Like that Marvel series. Look.
Yeah. Not in
lists
any way
its
infringing
attributes.
on Marvel's intellectual property in any way, but certainly similar to the Marvel cards.
Yeah, no, yeah, similar.
So that's
I
something,
said it was lying.
That's something if you bought this Bob Ross Chia pet, you'll probably get one of those.
Oh my lord.
Now,
What is the street value of this alone?
thousands.
Thousands?
That's right.
Who is telling you these prices?
What didn't say of what, but thousands of something.
Oh, thousands of something.
If you
Okay.
buy something on tonight's show, you're probably going to get a pack of these Vertigo brand trading cards.
Ooh, you'll get
In fact,
very
that's,
dizzy.
That's yours to keep. If you watched the show a few weeks ago, we had a surprising number of these. We did sell them, and yet we still have a surprising number of Vertigo brand trading cards. Mm-hmm. We shipped a whole box with thousands of
No,
Vertigo
I
brand
don't
trading
remember,
cards.
so you tell me. Which characters are in the Vertigo
Well,
series?
you do remember because you mentioned Swamp Thing without prompting. Only 30
Swamp Thing
seconds
was
ago.
in this?
Go ahead and open that. See what you get.
Oh my
We got
God.
enough. We can just start opening packs.
I'm gonna get Swamp Thing Bob Ross.
There's a good chance if you buy something on this show, you will get a copy of Rob's zine. Now, our producer Rob Schultz is publishing this zine. It is available for subscription, but also there's a good chance that if it fits in the box with whatever you buy from us, you might get one. What cards did you get?
You're never gonna believe it. American Freak.
Great. I'm going to open
like
a pack,
Swamp Thing.
and then we're going to move
Looks
on
like
to
Swamp
the.
Thing.
We're going to move on to the next item. I got Sandman right there.
I got a Sandman too.
Yeah, there's a lot of Sandman cards in the surprising number.
Oh, here's a Swamp Thing.
I got a card for a guy
character,
named
Abigail?
Lenny Shapiro. Now, I don't know who that is or what that's
I think
from.
he does my taxes. Let me see. Lenny Shapiro?
Sure. The point is, you
Wait,
get
that's
some.
a chick.
Okay, great. Who?
Perfect.
So,
Oh,
you got Animal Man. Oh, you got Books of Magic. That's the predates Harry Potter and is 100% Harry Potter. You got Swamp Thing's girlfriend, Abigail. The point
I'll
is,
tell you, if you buy this right now for $25, you can choose one of these cards.
no, it's too
from my
complicated.
pack.
But you will get at least probably a pack of Vertigo brand trading cards, and a Jason Van Glass trading card, and maybe even a zine. And
Wait.
well, no, this is yours. You're making things. Let's move on. The point is, everything's for sale.
I wanted them to remember.
You got to Venmo us $25.
I have to
send you
Venmo?
Well, you, the at-home viewer, the internet denizen, the savvy consumer.
Which, ladies and gentlemen, I paid thousands for this alone.
So
You get both for 25. Was it American dollars? Is
yes,
that what we're doing?
well, definitely American dollars. We do
on
accept
American
Bitcoin.
Venmo. What's coming next, Jason?
Now you're an American, is that correct?
I am an American.
Okay, I wasn't. Sometimes
Proud.
there's Canadians here.
I would never.
As you
came to
know,
the Canadian
living
ones.
here in America,
Oh,
you can get murdered at any time.
of course.
And that's where this item comes in. This is 4 DVDs.
All right.
Uh,
A murder set.
each one more helpful than the last because they're going to train you in self-defense.
Oh, no way.
So you got handgun survival, okay?
For high school.
You got ground survival. That's how you use the ground to survive, okay? You've got women's survival. That's where you use a woman to defend yourself.
No.
And you
Look,
have...
Wait, you have to see the cover of this.
Yeah, they did see it. I'm showing you the cover of women's survival. And then finally you get the unrelated, but sort of related, Crucible High Risk Environment Training 2 Volume 1 Close Hand Combatives with Kelly McCann. Have you ever been murdered?
I've never been murdered.
Has it come close?
No.
Well,
Not
as
even close.
previous viewers of Selling Out know, I get murdered about once a year, but I narrowly avoid it.
Oh, because of these DVDs?
I think it's because I own these DVDs.
Absolutely.
And I spend a fair amount of time
Did you
just
ever watch
walking
these
around
DVDs?
Hollywood. No. But I think just owning them imbues a certain sort of protective power.
I'm gonna be honest. If somebody was walking around with this,
Sure. Or just owning it.
yeah, no, but just showing me that they own it. If they were just to walk down the street and be like, "Hey, ground survival," I'd believe them.
Now, I don't know how much you know about Jim Wagner or his reality-based personal protection system.
Oh, zero.
Okay. Well, you may not realize that the term reality-based was invented by Jim Wagner, according to this box.
Oh, I didn't
He's
read
the originator
box.
of the words reality-based, and he's been trained all over.
Well, when you say all over, are we talking about all over America, all over the world?
Literally all over the world. He's had more jobs than one person should have.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm looking at it.
U.S.
He is
Marshals,
trained-
FBI SWAT, German GSG-9, Israeli
Ooh.
Special Forces, U.S. Border Patrol, those
Yay.
heroes, Brazilian Gate, Argentinian Go, U.S. Air Force.
But
I mean,
has
just
he done the Marines? Yes, he has.
U.S.
Taught
Navy
the
and U.S.
Marines.
Marines. A truly Helsinki Police Department. You know Helsinki's got a real violence problem, and that's where Jim's
Not
handgun
anymore.
survival
Not
comes
that
in.
His DVDs are out there.
How many handguns do you own?
I'm currently 0.
Okay, I don't own any handguns. I do own guns. It's America. But if you own a handgun because you're an American, or maybe really any kind of gun,
Yeah.
you need these DVDs.
And
And
if you don't, you need them to survive these guns.
again, this is just $25. That's delivered.
Yeah, you can survive the ground with ground survivals.
The 3 of them are from Black Belt Magazine, which apparently still exists. And
There's no way that still exists.
well, they made these DVDs,
They definitely did.
and that was like 5-6 years ago.
Exactly, which is why these are collectors, because they're probably not in print anymore.
No, then they're actually quite valuable online. I don't know if it's the retail price or what, but these are like $30 a piece.
And what are you selling them for?
Just $25, you get all 4, and then
Oh my
includes
God.
shipping.
I noticed the pattern. That doesn't even make sense. 25 for 4 DVDs?
No, it's a good deal, especially when you
Yeah.
consider that you could be killed at any time.
If I
You
could
know what I
save
mean?
my own life for $25.
Post office,
I would 3 times.
country music concert,
4 times?
college, grocery store,
Those are all real things that have happened.
high school, middle school, elementary school. Just be standing around. You
Schools.
could just be standing on the street. The point is, you need these DVDs to survive. You got to learn the ground survival. You're going to learn the handgun survival. You're going to learn the women's survival. Now, do you know a woman?
I've met one.
Okay, so this is great. These DVDs perfectly good for anyone. But if you know a woman,
Yeah.
why not surprise her? I think she'll be surprised.
She'll be surprised when you use
With-
her as defense.
Well, she'll be surprised when you use her as defense or when you train her in defense with Jim Wagner's reality-based personal protection women's survival program.
She looks
I just
scared.
imagine the look on her face when she opens up that
I hope the look
birthday
on her
gift
face is this
or
look right here.
next year's Valentine's or Christmas or really any holiday or special occasion.
Really, this could be you.
So if you're worried about your personal safety,
I wasn't until I knew that other people had these DVDs.
no,
and I
you
don't.
should be.
Yeah.
Because you told me you recently moved to this neighborhood.
Yeah, I just moved to this very dangerous neighborhood.
Almost every time I've ever been almost murdered was within a couple miles of where we are right now.
Happy I moved here.
So, okay. So I'm gonna put you down for a maybe on this. Now, of course,
Yeah.
just like most items on tonight's show, more stuff fits in the box, we'll ship it. You're gonna probably get a trading card from me. You're probably gonna get a zine from our producer Rob. You're
But
probably
can
gonna
we get
get
a Vertigo series?
You're almost certainly gonna get a pack of Vertigo cards on account of how we have a surprising number of
for
them.
you.
I'm just gonna open up one more right now.
Oh
you
my
you want
God.
to open one?
Yeah.
Okay,
please.
we got so many of them that it doesn't
Oh.
matter how many we open.
Please more.
And that's why
Sandman.
if you buy something from us tonight, you're gonna get, obviously the valuable DVDs, which you could just resell on Amazon. That's if you're a savvy person, you could just flip
I
things.
got the checklist.
Beautiful.
Check it out. I
One
got
of
it, so
the-
you don't have to.
One of the 90 best cards in the set, hands down.
Absolutely. Doom Patrol.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you buy these DVDs, you're gonna get probably at least one pack of these Vertigo brand trading cards. Because look, I got Swamp Thing, I got
what?
Sandman, I got
Swamp Thing.
Death. Remember when she was cool?
Oh, Hellblazer. That became a
yeah,
movie.
Constantine.
Yeah.
The point is, you'd be a fool not to purchase these
Look at that.
DVDs.
Swamp Thing's choking someone out. Got
Yeah.
a safe word and everything. You can learn that from these DVDs.
And again, we just have this one set. We had these on a previous show, but once these are gone, they're gone. So if you're watching this, we
Once
we
these
have
are gone, you're gone.
We have a message from our producers.
Yeah, hey there, Jason. This is Rob. Sorry to interrupt. We just had a fun message from the chat.
Great.
Someone said hi to me.
Oh,
Hey
great.
there.
Hello. Okay, great.
what's
So feel
up?
free to message our producer mid-show.
Yeah.
He's not at all
Just
busy
stop
right
the whole
now.
entire show to just
Uh,
give a little what's up.
Okay, this next
Was
item.
it you that sent it to yourself?
This next item's a little big.
Sorry, guys.
And and the phone lines are open, I believe now. So if you're at home, you want to call us, feel free to call us.
Perfect.
We'll leave this here because there's no good way to display this next item.
I think there's only a good way to display
But we're gonna
this
try.
item. Absolutely. Ba-bum!
Have you ever seen this game before?
I've never seen this game before.
So this is called the Omega Virus. It's made by Milton Bradley. It's from approximately 1992.
Sure.
It is an electronic talking game,
I love that.
and it is based on a virus being loose on your spaceship, and you have to shut down quadrants to stop the virus from spreading, because the virus is this guy, and he's not good. You don't want to.
Oh my
deal
god,
with
the
that guy.
virus is just straight up an alien.
So
with
that's
a head
the
on.
Omega virus. It's up to 4 players.
Have you played this game yourself?
No, I don't have 3 friends.
Okay.
What I have done is checked that the pieces are included, and you know what? It's
gonna tell you,
100% complete.
If you buy this game,
Literally every
you'll have
piece.
more than 3 friends.
Oh yeah, you'll be just like these kids on the back. I don't know if we can get that
Look
in
at
the
it.
shot, but there's these kids here. You'll be this
Yellow
this sort
shirt
of
guy.
Yeah, you'll be this sort of like stock
Yeah.
photo of children having fun. Now this is a pretty rare game, and it's a pretty gigantic. You can see how big it is.
Yeah,
it's
it's so
probably
big.
messing up. I don't know what this looks
What
like.
what in the world would someone charge for such a game?
Well, on Amazon,
Oh,
$150 to $250.
American?
Yes. Oh, okay. We have a caller on the line.
Is caller saying hello to you?
Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, caller.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, you're on the air.
That's great. I'm Dady, long-time viewer, first-time watcher.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm excited about this.
What was your question, caller?
Yeah, I see
Well, I like to
that
stop
this board game has something to do with time travel. And it's got a demon on the front. That's pretty cool.
It does not.
Okay, yeah, no, it's not. As we went over, thank you, caller. It's not time travel. It's sort of an aliens virus
Yeah,
thing.
time still moves the same.
Sort
same
of like
time.
a Ridley Scott. I'm gonna say, is that the right reference?
That is the right reference.
Okay.
I was trying not to bring
Can
up
I-
the alien
but then
similarities.
mixed with a sort of rollerblading '90s mentality.
I guess
Ooh.
my question is, do you have several of these games?
No. We just have the one.
I believe there's only one left on the planet.
Yeah, and as I was saying, okay, thank you, caller. As I was saying, on Amazon, $150 or more.
American.
I'm asking $100.
$100?
I just want this to go to a good home, and it is complete. It is. I counted
Definitely
everything.
going to a
We're
rich
gonna,
home.
We're gonna carefully open this, but I found a checklist online. I meticulously researched this. This has everything.
Oh, wow. This
So-
is actually pretty impressive looking.
It's one of the most impressive board games ever made, and that's why it's $100. So it's got this gigantic board. It comes with this comic book / rule book. It comes with these little men. So you got your little people.
Yeah, it's got little holes so you can't
These
suffocate.
little guys. They go around the board. They got little backpacks. It does have an electronic component. So there is like a timed element that this is sort of a computer game by 1992 standards. It knows where you are on the board. It knows how many pieces you have, and you have a ticking clock situation.
This is Robot Man with the gun hand.
But most importantly, literally every piece is accounted for, including the ephemera.
If you combined Robot Hand with
yes,
the DVDs,
our production booth. Great.
Be
Oh, callers.
unstoppable.
Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
It's Dady again. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you're
welcome back.
Great.
Call dropped or something. If you don't sell that game, can I have it?
that's a good question.
No, it's
if
not.
you
That's
don't
not
sell
a good
the
question. Thank you,
No?
caller.
Okay.
As I've already established, this game's worth $150 to $250.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm only asking $100 for it, and that includes shipping. Which look how big this is.
Take a whole ship. One whole ship.
Shipping's not trivial in this situation. It is available for local pickup in Hollywood, and I don't think we normally have to do that, but for this we would. Or we'll ship it to you, and I guarantee you're gonna get some Vertigo brand trading cards. You buy something like this.
Or you can
I'll
buy
just
that
slip it in the
DVD
box.
series for $25 and then
Great.
beat them up for this.
Great. What was the best game you had as a child? Do you have a cool board game or Marble Madness or?
Oh, we did a Marble Madness. I liked Hunger Hippos.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You liked it.
I loved it.
You didn't just have it.
Oh yeah. I did not just have it.
Great.
I also loved it.
Wow.
I had Sorry, which I think is Canadian. We have Monopoly, which is
Okay.
definitely American. Oh, speaking of Monopoly,
We have a second board game on tonight's
this game's
show.
pretty much Monopoly.
I think it's more complicated than that. This is a game that comes with a lot of baggage.
Would you vote for this game?
No.
Okay, just checking.
What we have for you,
God.
Trump the game. This is vintage. This is from when he was just a kind of local idiot. like back in the '80s when he was well known in New York for just being like a kind of like local boob.
When he wasn't
And he was
a
in-
whole worldwide terror.
Well, he was in the tabloids because of how just like comically dumb he was. He's just like a fun time was had by all, like this one idiot we know. And he did license his name to this board game.
The gaming board looks very familiar. Looks a lot like Monopoly.
Yeah, I think it's slightly different from Monopoly.
Yeah.
I think it might be the only thing Trump's ever put his name on that's better than Monopoly.
Oh my god.
You know, he made terrible vodka. Had terrible steaks. He has failed casino, embezzled
All this is true.
millions, money launderer.
He did have a successful TV show.
Yes.
It wasn't good, but it was successful.
This might be the best thing he's ever made, because this is not Monopoly. It's
Did you
slightly
research what this goes for online?
better. Yeah.
Did you want to expose that, or am I
Well,
getting
we're gonna
too soon?
ask $40 for this, and part of that
Okay.
is that it does have collectible value, because it's from, as I mentioned, in a more innocent time. It's from 1989, and part of it is that it's just kind of complicated to ship. And since it's going to cost me $12 to ship,
It's a box.
but like, it's heavy, it's large.
But that's not complicated. It's just more expensive.
Right? No, well that's part of the complication is that it's going to cost
I have to see what's going on in here.
$12.35 minimum to ship.
Oh, there's a cruise line.
And for that reason, the total price is $40, but really it's
$40, but it's not
Split.
just the $40, because you also get the Jason Van Glass trading card,
right. You get this
the
convention center.
Vertigo trading cards.
You get the Trump, basically trading cards.
Yeah, you get the entire trading card series for the game itself. You get the cover of the game, the
now-
board of the game.
Aaron, I'm going to be honest with you. Unlike the last game where I meticulously counted every piece,
Yeah.
I didn't do that with this. It has a lot of pieces, and I think they're all here.
I feel like even if they're not here, it's more Trumpish.
Right.
If the game was incomplete, but we acted like it was complete.
Every item on tonight's show, we will sincerely, we'll mail it to you. I'm happy to mail it to you. There's a chance you'll get screwed
More
with
than
this
sincere.
one. There's a chance there'll just be one
Also
card
happy.
missing, and there's a chance that card will matter. But I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that this has every piece.
Yeah, it's like a vote. Not all the cards matter.
I just can't promise it. It does have these little T Trump pieces.
Gross.
It has just a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of stuff in this.
Would you play
box.
this game?
No, my friend tried to make me play it like 10 years ago.
Is that person still your friend?
No.
On purpose.
Yes. Oh wow.
We have a call. All right, caller.
You're on the
Please
air.
go ahead.
Where are you calling from?
Hey, Topeka, Kansas is Daddy again.
Oh,
okay,
welcome back
great.
to Pika.
This is very
Okay.
exciting.
We're big in Topeka.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Well, what was your
one
question,
house.
caller?
We're really big in one house.
You're on the air.
You know, I'm excited about Trump. I love what he's doing.
Great.
Like
I was just
this.
wondering if it comes with any Trump quotes.
I don't think it does. You say Trump quotes. I don't think it does.
I don't
So
see
many
anything.
Portable Trump.
It says this game's fantastic.
Like
it's a
most
great
things
game.
Trump's
It's the
made
best
in
game
his
of all
life. He's a
time.
busy guy, as you know, in Topeka.
Everyone
And,
agrees this game's the best.
He had probably no input in what was happening with this game. He just put his name on it.
Oh, if there's anything
Like
that's
a lot of his
true about
buildings
this
and
guy.
his wine.
Yeah,
his
he doesn't
steaks,
have
his
any input in
vodka,
any of this. He just puts his name on
his
anything.
criminal conspiracies. He just sort of rubber stamping stuff. So that's a kind of double-edged sword because it does mean the game's actually pretty playable.
Yeah, it's actually made
He
in
had
Russia.
no input. He had no input into the gameplay.
How many players?
Excellent question.
I mean, there's
And I
pieces
don't-
for 4
you know,
or
I don't
5.
know the
It looks like
answer.
only one
Oh,
piece.
3 to
actually
4 players, ages 12 and up. And again, this is also from Milton Bradley. They were having a great era
Good
for
run.
them. 89 to
until
92
the
for them.
Trump game.
So this is from trusted game manufacturer Milton Bradley, which is why it's a pretty good game. I
Sure.
can't emphasize this enough. It's literally not Monopoly. It's much better than Monopoly. That I can promise.
You can promise better than Monopoly.
Well, because Monopoly is truly the worst game ever made. Have you played Monopoly?
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
so this is not Monopoly. It might be similar in the sense that you're, building properties and trying to collect the most money. But right there in the box, it's like no other game you've ever played.
It says
Now,
that?
yeah.
Do you get to be president if you win?
Sure, let's say you do.
Yeah, president of the game, for sure.
So if you want this, it's $40. You Venmo us at Gangbusters. Check out normalwebsite.com for all the items.
Wait,
that I
so your
show.
Venmo is just the word gangbusters?
Yes. Well, it's our producer Rob's Venmo. My Venmo is at Jason Van Glass. Now you can Venmo me kind of for any reason. You Venmo me $40 at Jason Van Glass. If you're the first person to do it, this game will be yours. We'll mail it to you. It'll be in the mail on Monday. And you will get the Vertigo brand trading cards. You will get the Jason Van Glass trading card. You will get a zine. You will get You will get probably a Gangbusters sticker, even though you don't know what Gangbusters is.
Oh my God, there's all kinds of things.
So if you see something you like on tonight's show, don't hesitate. Or even if you're watching this tomorrow,
Please, if you don't buy this, it's gonna end up on the next episode.
seize the moment.
We really want you to do that, so we don't have to do this over and over.
Bring up our next item here.
It's becoming charming.
You consider yourself a cinephile?
I would consider myself a cinephile.
Okay, well then you're going to appreciate this next item.
I'm actually very aware of this next item.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I was obsessed with View Askew and all things Kevin Smith.
So
for a long time.
you're familiar with this Clerks hockey jersey?
I am familiar with this Clerks hockey
Wow.
jersey.
Are you aware that this is what the cast and crew got for working on Clerks?
I am.
Yeah, and that's because Kevin Smith, usually you live here in Hollywood, you're a savvy Hollywood-connected
Sure.
individual. You know that if you work on a movie, you usually get a crew jacket. You
Oh, yeah,
often
there's
a
always
Letterman
some
jacket.
swag.
Sometimes a hoodie these days, a little bit cooler. Versus the
Yeah.
80s, you get a Letterman jacket with
of
the logo on the back.
hats.
Not if you worked on Clerks. If you worked on Clerks, you got this Clerks hockey jersey. Everyone that worked on the movie Clerks got this hockey
You
jersey.
can tell this before Kevin Smith had money.
But he had enough money to make everyone else just get a hockey jersey because it's like,
Yeah.
well, it's what he would wear.
Exactly. What size is it? What
it's
year
hockey-
Kevin Smith would wear this size?
Well, this is hockey jersey sized, so it doesn't have a size in it.
Oh, probably.
We're
some
both
weird
pretty
number.
small people, and you can see that this is hockey jersey size.
Can I try it on?
Sure.
Yes.
Be aware that you are mic'd. So,
Yeah.
in my opinion, if you're watching this, this is a small hockey jersey or a triple XL shirt.
It's not gonna go on gracefully.
No. Looks good on you, though.
There you go.
Wow.
What is the street value of this?
Well, I think we're only
It actually
asking.
fits really well for me.
We're only asking again. I think $25 for this. I don't know if that's what the Chiron says, and that's a steal. That's
Guys.
truly a steal.
I will sign this.
Wow. I'm being told the Chiron says $40.
Because
but
I put it on?
But you know what?
That happens.
I don't know if we have the possibility to change the Chiron. If you Venmo's 25, we had this on the show a couple weeks ago. It's the last one I had. I used to have 15 of these.
You had 15 of these?
Right.
So how many people were not proud to work on this movie?
I think what happened is that when you get hockey jerseys made, you have to have a certain number made. Like, say, 100, but there weren't 100 people working on the movie Clerks.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I, at the Oakland Flea Market, purchased a box circa 2004
That might have come from Kevin Smith.
with a baker's dozen of Clerks hockey jerseys. It is unused, except for the fact that you just used it.
Used.
It's comes in a little baggie. They all came in this. Like I say, I got a warehouse of them, but there was only 12 of them, and I was selling them on eBay, $55, $60. That was 10 years ago.
Hey, you can wear this to work when you're not even supposed to be there that day?
That's what Kevin Smith would do.
Yeah, absolutely that's what he would do.
You could wear this on television. Red
Oh
carpet.
God, I wouldn't, but he does.
Job interview. That's what Kevin Smith would do. And
For when you go berserker.
if you're thinking about buying this Clerks hockey jersey, you're probably the kind of person that thinks, why not just do what Kevin Smith would do?
Go vegan.
Did he do that?
Yeah, this
Wow.
year. I lost a lot of weight.
Oh, so he could fit into this maybe now.
Yeah, now he
Okay,
can.
I don't follow his weight loss, but good for him. I support him going vegan. Point is, we've cut the price mid-show here, $25 on this.
Whoa.
Truly a steal.
Yeah.
Truly a steal. Like I said, you can just tell people you work on
It's
the movie
already
Clerks.
too late to work on the movie Clerks, but it's not too late
I think
to buy the shirt.
I think if you're wearing this, people will ask, "What are you wearing?" And you'll be like, "It's a crew jacket from the movie Clerks. The people that worked on the movie Clerks got it." And then kind of leave unsaid whether or not you worked on the movie Clerks.
Sure.
Maybe you know Kevin from his New Jersey days.
Or just say that
Maybe you financed it.
your MasterCard?
Yeah, maybe you lent Kevin your MasterCard 20 years ago.
Oh God.
And in return, you got this Clerks hockey. It is a tasteful
Oh,
jersey.
yeah.
It's San Jose Sharks
Now,
colors.
if they buy it, will they also get said bag?
They will get this original baggie that it came in.
Oh, look.
And I'm going to be honest, they're going to get some Vertigo brand trading cards. We're going to go ahead and open up 2 more
Oh,
packs of
hell
those.
yeah.
Because we sold a surprising number of these like 3 weeks ago. We
Yeah.
still have more. So almost certainly you're going to get a pack of Vertigo. You buy something on tonight's show. Now,
I'm pretty sure
I
Kevin
emphasize-
Smith probably had a pack of
Wow.
Vertigos.
I got Hellblazer. I got
Me too.
Sandman.
Hellblazer,
I got Doom
Sandman,
Patrol. I assume
Shade the Changing Man.
I assume Doom Patrol is still an upcoming movie or CW TV show because almost everything's been licensed. You want to get in ahead of the curve.
Book of
with
Magic,
these
that's
Vertigo
like
brand.
a Book of Mormon thing, huh?
Sure, that's what J.K. Rowling stole to make Harry Potter.
Black Orchid, if this was a Magic card, that'd be worth big money.
Okay.
It's not a Magic card. It's a Vertigo card. I'm just gonna slip this into the bag in case you forget.
No.
Two
You're making
packs.
things more complicated.
Yep.
The point is we have so many Vertigo trading cards, it's extremely unlikely someone would not receive them if they bought something from us.
Absolutely, but you could also receive extra.
Feel free to put in the notes that you do not want Vertigo brand trading cards.
Oh, really? You could ask
If you
for
don't
that?
want, I mean, if you let's say you want the
Who
self-defense
doesn't want free
DVDs
stuff? Yeah,
or the
come
clicks,
on.
you don't want the Vertigo. You
You're
already
spending
have
the $25. You want the Vertigo cards.
Venmo us at Gangbusters if you see something you like. Check out normal website. Aaron, do you know Mike Menendez? I'm just gonna have you
I do
go
know
over
Mike
this.
Menendez.
You know Mike Menendez? Okay,
Yes.
great. So
Did he
everything
paint
on
this?
no,
Okay.
everything on tonight's show we will mail the person that buys it.
Yeah.
We'll mail it to whatever address you give us.
We'll mail it to Mike Menendez.
Well, this is a little different. This painting is for Mike Menendez.
Oh, yeah?
If someone Venmos us $25, we will give this to Mike Menendez against his will.
Oh, that's incredible.
So far,
Would we get video of Mike Menendez receiving this gift? He does
we
not
will
want?
attempt to show up. I'm going to figure out where he lives. Now, this is all contingent on somebody Venmoing us
If you
$25.
guys Venmo $25, I
Right.
will find Mike Menendez.
Right, we're going to figure out where he lives. He doesn't know we're doing this. He doesn't want this painting. In fact, I've already given him 6 paintings now. And so luckily we have this show selling out. We have a
That's
new
so
way.
good.
I have so many more paintings to give him. This week we have this weird bird painting.
Can you do an impression of what it's like when you give him a...
He gets so flustered and upset. But he does take the paintings. And I saw him recently. I gave him 3 paintings recently.
Yeah.
And none of the paintings have been hung up. They're just piling up in his house.
Oh, yeah.
So
This
if
looks
you
like this
wanna-
would go great in Mike Menendez's
If you want to add
bathroom.
this to Mike Menendez's art pile,
Yeah.
he doesn't want it. He
Mike Menendez's
will
living
reluctantly
room.
accept it. And if you Venmo us $25, we will figure out where he lives and we will show up either where he works or where he lives, probably with a camera crew in tow, sort of Publishers Clearinghouse style.
Sounds great.
And we will surprise him with this painting, which is
For only
I was looking at
25
this earlier.
G's.
This is a weird tree. You're seeing
a
this
weird
painting for
tree?
the first time. This is like a square tree or something, or is because it's
Yeah,
like
not good for weight.
there's like leaves going this way.
Yeah, that's just... It's a bad
The
twig.
point is, the more you look at this painting, the more weird and bad it is.
More
and-
importantly, the more Mike Menendez
and-
looks at this painting,
Exactly my point.
the more he's going to be flustered.
For $25, we're gonna put this in Mike's house. It's gonna
Like
be
a
leaned up
time
against
bomb.
one of his walls. I'm sure his house or apartment is not large enough to just be acquiring this much art. And he's gonna have to just stare at this. And the more you stare at this, truly, the more of a punishment item it is.
If you don't know Mike Menendez, his stress is incredible to watch.
High-strung guy,
Yeah, absolutely. This could
funny guy,
inspire
friendly guy.
a
Never
very
did
great
anything to
bit.
me. Can't emphasize that enough. Never wronged me in any way.
No, he's only been
I have
sweet
given
to
him
me.
6 paintings. If you give us $25, we will give him the 7th painting.
Number 7.
So Venmo at Gangbusters, $25.
Yeah, let's say you're 4 door guys from the Comedy Store. You guys can only chip in $6 each.
Sure. Well, let's just say you don't know who Mike is, but you like the idea of tormenting someone.
Yeah.
You're watching.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
We have viewers all
You're
over
a
the
big
world,
brother.
Aaron. So we have viewers in Topeka, Oklahoma, Canada, even.
I definitely know we got viewers in Topeka.
So it
and
doesn't
Topeka.
matter if you know who Mike Menendez is. What you really need to know is that Mike will hate us. He doesn't want it.
Yeah, but he will get it.
We will
My
find
God.
out where he lives or works.
Ooh, well, we know where he works.
Where does he work?
Comedy Store.
That's where he works?
Yeah.
Boy, that feels too easy. We're gonna find out where he lives. We're gonna show up at his house. He's never told me where he lives, probably for a reason, and that's
Sure.
because don't tell Mike this. If he's watching this, this will be a spoiler. We have like 20 more paintings that we have to give him. Just all kinds of. I got this out of basically a dumpster.
Guys, we'll never see number 8.
Like
if we don't do this.
most, if not all, of the paintings that we've given to Mike. This one came.
This painting belongs in a dumpster.
This one came, sort of. It
In
was sort of
Mike
like free.
Menendez's.
It wasn't in a dumpster, but it was like put out as trash. It was on the street.
All right.
And so it's by an unknown amateur artist, 20th or 21st century, I guess, if I'm saying that right. And
Pencils?
yeah, I'm going to say probably acrylic. It's not finished, or maybe it is, and it'll be Mike's problem. So if you know Mike, or more importantly, if you don't know Mike, go ahead and Venmo us $25.
That's great.
Everything else on the night show we will mail to your address or the address of a loved one.
Oh!
We got a caller.
Okay, great. A caller, you're on
Caller?
the air.
Hi, I'm Sanford. I'm from Riverside.
Great,
What's
Sanford.
up? How you doing,
Come on.
Riverside?
I'm not far away.
Wait, you're on the air.
Far
What-
away enough.
You think about getting this Mike Menendez painting?
I'm very interested in this painting.
Great.
Wait, if you're local and you buy this to give to Mike Menendez, can they come along for the ride and hand this to Mike Menendez
As far as I'm concerned, if you're watching this right now, you can find out where Mike lives. You can show up. If you just found out he works at the Comedy Store, you can show up, Mike. You can start giving him
at
things.
the Comedy Store.
Riverside, what was your question?
I'm too modest to go to the Comedy
Great.
Store.
Too modest.
That's a problem there.
Who's the artist?
It's an unknown artist who then threw this away.
Yeah.
So that's the provenance. That's very
Potentially
important.
a bird?
In the art world is the provenance. And the provenance of this piece is that presumably the person that painted it later threw it out.
Yeah, they definitely weren't educated in art or how physics works.
Would you say that's acrylic or?
I believe it is acrylic. And I think they do have some education in art, but not like a
good one.
professional education.
Yeah, no.
It's not completely.
It's the community college inside the
It's at a
community
mid-level.
college.
You know what I mean?
You know?
And
Like the cafeteria of the
Bob
community
Ross
college.
wouldn't judge, so we're not going to judge. The point is, Mike Menendez doesn't want this. Are you thinking about giving it to Mike?
Do the birds have a religious significance?
I mean, they can.
They look Jewish.
Are you allowed to say that?
Nope.
Okay, great. Well, caller, so if you like what you see and you want to punish Mike, give us $25. We only have the one of this. We have so many paintings, but tonight we just have this one painting of the birds. And if you want it to be Mike's problem, Venmo's $25.
I want to be Mike's problem for sure. Help me.
We have time for
Fuck
just
with
like
Mike.
a couple more items. I think we're gonna go with this one next.
Okay.
This right
Looks
here
like a paper.
is a Mr. T headshot.
Oh my god. From the Mr. T?
Yeah, the one and only.
Oh.
And on the back you do have the
It's got his life story.
promotional. Yeah, it's got the whole bio. This was to promote his record. Did you
is-
know that Mr. T was a rapper?
No.
Okay, well, he released more than one album of basically conscious rap.
Oh, he
Inspiring
was woke.
in 1984 standards, yeah. But
Yeah.
he was inspiring the children to respect their parents, pick up litter, be kind to each other.
Yeah, there's a list of some of the track names.
Right. So the paper on the back, we'll flip it over here. This has Mr. T's whole life story, and has some information about the upcoming album.
I saw one that said "No Dope," Mr. T's Commandments.
Right. The Mr. T's Commandments is the name of both one of the songs and one of the albums. Now the album's not included.
No,
What you
just
do
the
get
picture.
is this headshot and this separate piece of paper that's like a Columbia Records promotional information. But so this is a 1984 headshot. Now,
You can hang this up in your deli.
I was just about to say, Aaron, do you own a laundromat?
I do not own a laundromat, but
What if you had this?
I would have to get a laundromat.
Right. You'd be so much closer to having a laundromat or a deli
Yeah.
or, any sort of
store, anywhere
florist,
random.
any
yeah,
sort of
florist.
small owner-operated business. So have one of those. You're going to need headshots, and there's no better headshot than this one. And this is just $10.
$10.
Super cheap.
Woo!
I think it's probably worth more.
It's on sale then.
It's a crazy good deal because again, online, the asking price on this was astronomically high.
Because I don't want to shock the
So
viewers.
it's
but when I
possible-
got headshots, I paid way more than $10.
It's possible you could just
I'm not
buy
even
this
famous.
from us and then flip it.
Oh, for sure.
But
You can sell this to
That's
Mr.
up to
T
you.
himself.
or maybe you already have Mr. T's Commandments, the LP record, and you can slip this right in there. This is the
Oh
promotional
yeah,
information
because
that
you're like,
came
what
with
will I frame with it?
Because this probably did come with a promo copy of the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
In order to increase sales. It has his whole life story.
It probably was like one of those consideration for your Grammys.
Yeah, or just to promote the fact that the album was coming out. I don't know if Mr. T was eligible for any Grammys this year, but it's a great album.
Well, I mean, not this year, but maybe whatever year this came out. 1988 or whatever.
84, I believe.
84? Okay.
Yeah. What's it say on the back there?
I don't see a year on it. But there is a number 8408.
Well,
I'll go with it. 84 sounds
it's
good
up to you.
enough.
$10, so that's a steal because it's going to cost a couple bucks to mail. And like I said, this is a
Yeah.
vintage. This is 30 years old.
Mr. 10.
You can open up any small business with this. On eBay, somebody wanted like $100 for it. That seemed crazy to me.
But then someone bought it.
I just want them to go to a good home.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this show, you're in a good home. If you're watching this show, anywhere in the world tonight,
you're all at good homes. I'm gonna be honest. Oh!
what's the?
It's gone, Jason.
It's
We're moving
sold?
on to the next item.
Wow, we got the $10. Okay, great.
Nice.
Wonderful. So hey,
Thank you.
act fast. Truly lovely.
What do you see?
Okay. I'm gonna
You got a lot of garbage over here.
No, that's not true.
All right, you're right. A lot of gems.
This might look like garbage, as you say. Might look like a innocent and simple
I didn't
shirt.
even see that. Yeah, that shirt looks great.
This shirt once belonged to Weird Al.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
How do you verify such a thing?
His wife donated these shirts to the Goodwill in Culver City, California. My friend was working there. She tweeted about it, in fact, that she showed photos of the stuff she was donating. He tweeted about it. He wasn't allowed to buy stuff because he was working off a kind of speeding ticket situation. Well, you made a face.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we've told this story before. It's Corey Baines. He is a black man. He's an African American gentleman.
Yeah, sure.
He works a like 5 a.m. job at Beverly Hills High.
I believe it.
So he drives to Beverly Hills every morning,
Yes.
5 a.m., and he gets an extraordinary number of weird tickets every year. Yeah, rolling stops, failure to signal. For some reason, something about the way he's driving at 5 a.m. in Beverly Hills is causing cops to pull him over constantly. So he was working at Culver City. He had to, instead of paying the ticket, you know, he's a groundskeeper at Beverly Hills High. He doesn't have the money to pay these parking tickets or these moving violations. He was working at the Salvation Army, I should say. And if you're working there,
Weird Al shirts.
if you're working there, you're not allowed to buy the stuff while you're on the clock. What you are allowed to do is text your friend, me.
Jason Van Glass.
Be like, what are you doing? Come here immediately. I came there immediately. I got this shirt. I got him a Letterman jacket. Speaking of Letterman jackets, that was his vig. I got him a Videos on Nick, kind of a Nick at Night for music videos show from the late 80s. I got him a Letterman jacket you'd only get from appearing on that show.
Yeah.
And I got this, truly, you should
Can
put
we
this on.
find Weird Al in this shirt? We can find Aaron Marsh in this shirt.
So I want $200 for this.
Wow!
And that's because, as you can probably feel right now, you have Weird Al's essence and energy coursing through your veins.
Oh, yeah. I can feel
Your-
the mustache growing.
You're funny, beloved, family man when you're wearing this shirt. And it's a pretty nice shirt. It's a pretty Weird Al-esque shirt. And most importantly, I haven't watched it. Maybe his wife, or maybe he did before he donated it, but his wife.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, so we have a comment or caller?
Hey, Jason, I just wanted to let everybody know it is $200 to purchase. It's also only $20 to put on for a little while, so thank you, Aaron.
Oh, great.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
So yeah, so this still has, it's a little bit wrinkly because it has Weird Al's essence in it. I would never wash it. It's possible he or his wife it got washed.
It's like
I can't say for sure. It doesn't smell.
Like accordion style. It does not
but
smell.
it is used. It does have like a.
I'm using it right now.
It has like a terroir that you would say about wine. Like it has like a certain like essence, and that
It has
essence
legs.
is Weird Al Yankovic's essence. So this is a Weird Al owned and worn shirt in the Weird Al
great.
style, and I would like to have $200 for it. So if you know a Weird Al fan, if you are a Weird Al fan, this is a truly
It's like people who eat spam.
truly unusual opportunity to get a one-of-a-kind shirt worn and used
That's great.
by the man himself.
There's not a more famous comedy singer of all time.
No, much more famous than Tom Lehrer.
Yeah, absolutely. Way more famous.
Martin Mull's got nothing. How many comedy singers can you name?
Jack Black.
He's more famous than the two Flight of the Conchords are separately. We'll give him that. We have about 10 minutes left on tonight's show.
Okay.
We're gonna end it. We're gonna bring up this record player.
Okay.
So if you want to set that up here, I'll get the record out.
This record player goes for how much?
The record player is not for sale.
Okay.
This is merely to
fooled.
demonstrate this record.
I want to be surprised.
Okay, well, get ready, because I'm going to make you hold it. You're going to be surprised. It's Love, Courtship, Romance, and Sex by C. Sumner Wemp. So I'm gonna have you hold up the sleeve while I play this record. Are you married?
No.
Okay, so you're a virgin. This is perfect for you.
No.
This is all about. Side one: Secrets of a Successful Marriage.
No, I've done a couple of these things.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you needed this because this
Yeah.
gives you, the young teen or adult that's saving themselves for marriage, this answers your questions.
There's a whole family.
So we're just gonna plop it down in the middle. We're gonna listen to what C.
One
Sumner has to
flash.
say. Hopefully, it play at the correct speed.
A girl who shows the tiniest bit of attention to them. Attention.
Women love
This
it.
isn't music?
Thoughtfulness, tender
No, this is C. Sumner
and
Wemp.
warm affection that every girl dreams her romance will have.
This is like a podcast?
It is a 1971 podcast.
To win a girl.
You guys
or a
have
husband
podcasts
to
on
give
vinyl?
his wife the
That's the most
responsibility
hipster thing I've ever heard in my
he
whole
longs
life.
for.
I think you're missing out on C.
Tell her
Sumner's
the
wisdom
things
here.
that you thank
I'm
your
sorry,
wife
you're right.
For being your wife, for washing your clothes, for cooking your meal. Everyone wants appreciation, and especially wives from their husbands.
Wives do want
Why
appreciation.
is it that women can remember so many little things about dating days that men have long since forgotten?
Oh, he's got a point.
It is because they're built that way.
Sure, he speaks all
They are
over.
far more conscious
There's
of the
charts
little
on the
things.
back here. I don't know if we can get
Women
those,
This
will
is
tell
but
you
even more
that if they
offensive
could only get
now
the
than
attention
ever was.
from their husbands that they crave, they would do anything in the world to please him. Listen to
So there's
what
a-
one woman wrote, Dear Abby.
there's a pyramid here.
Dear Abby, she said,
Sex gap, boy,
First,
girl,
let me
one
say
flesh.
that we
You've
have
got
been
the
married
love,
15
romance,
years,
sex,
and my
courtship
husband is no
circle.
saint.
Somebody
But
should
neither
buy
am I,
this
for
and then
that
have
matter.
a feminist
But
of
he
right
does
now
something
listen
which
to
makes
it
up for an awful
and make
lot.
a reaction
He has
video.
never left the supper table without first complimenting me in some way. Then he will walk around and give me a kiss and say,
Ooh.
thanks.
He's got this
The
chart.
nicest thing about this little ritual is that
You
I
got C.
truly
Sumner
picked it
himself.
up,
I don't know if we
and
can see
I'm
that.
certain it will
I
remain
did see it.
with
I
them
was
throughout
very
their
blown away
life.
by it.
Boy, that little ritual could transform many a home today. A tragedy is the kidding a man receives
Wow.
when he does show his love
Truly a
for his
beautiful cover.
wife or
The
girlfriend.
sleeve is in excellent condition. The record's in
It
pretty
is
good
an
condition.
unpardonable sin
Yeah, I've
for
listened to
man
this.
to
It's
be
full of
called
valuable
kidding
advice.
When he brings his wife
It's a great song. Wait till it gets to the
simply
chorus.
because he loves her and knows she craves this
Well,
attention.
I'm going to read some of the back of this box
Why a
here.
man would die if some
Just
woman
turn down C. Sumner for a second to get the back of this. This according to the sleeve. After hearing this message, a couple said, "You transformed our home." A lady commented, "If I had heard this 20 years ago, I would not be divorced and remarried now." That's someone saying if she had only met C. Sumner earlier, she would not be divorced and remarried now. Basically throwing her current husband under the bus.
I
She'd
wonder
still be
how
married.
many husbands she's had since
She'd still
then.
be married to the first guy if she'd known about
Yeah.
C. Sumner's message.
I wish my mom had that before
A college
she divorced
girl.
my dad.
College girl said, "If I had heard this before the summer, I would not have lost my purity." So if you're worried about losing your purity,
Whoa.
you're going to want to get Love, Courtship, Romance, and Sex by C. Sumner Wemp. It's in a beautiful
If
condition.
I listen to it backwards, do I gain purity?
If you have a way of listening to it backwards, I guess.
Hey, can we have
So you got these charts. You got C. Sumner's face. You got C. Sumner's wisdom,
admiration from a girl or his wife.
true wisdom, ancient wisdom.
Yeah.
For sincere admiration.
From 1971. You'd think it'd be from older than that.
Yeah,
But this is post
He's like the 1971 Tom Likas.
post 1968 Summer of Love. C. Sumner's on the circuit. He's spoken all
Yeah, it's
over.
the Sumner of Love.
America and Canada is where he's spoken.
I'll tell you. He wants admiration from a girl. He thinks this will cause her to look up to him.
Wow,
Remember the Charles Atlas advertising?
I do.
How the scrawny boy's girlfriend looks admiringly at this big bruiser when he comes by. So he takes the course. He has bigger muscles yet. And now she admires him. Here is a supreme secret desire of a man's heart.
Sure.
He desperately wants admiration from his wife. Why do most men marry girls who are shorter than they and younger than they? Simply because a man wants a woman to look up to him in every way.
Jordan
How
Peterson.
the scrawny boy's girlfriend looks admiringly at this big
This is like
bruiser
Jordan
when he
Peterson,
comes
but
by.
smarter.
So
Yeah.
he takes the course. He has bigger
So
muscles
other than
yet, and now she admires him.
Wait, so what is the price on
Here is a
this?
supreme
$25.
secret desire of a man's
Now
heart.
the sleeves
He
in excellent condition is
desperately
still in the
wants
shrink wrap.
admiration from
Yeah.
his wife.
The record's in.
Why do most men
I'm going to say
marry girls
VG
who are
plus
shorter than
condition. That's a
they
technical term.
and
It is
younger than
pretty
they?
pretty good.
Simply
This
because
hasn't been played a
man
lot.
wants a woman
I played
to
this
look up
once.
to him in
We're playing it
every
right
way.
now.
We joke about the
It's not
dumb
perfect,
blonde
but it's
who wraps a
it's
fellow
very
around her
nice.
finger.
This is a very nice
She looks
copy
up to
Yeah,
him
whoever
of
had
C.
it, listen
of
to
C.
it
Sumner's.
Long he is.
C.
How
Sumner
good
Wemp's
and weak
only
she
album.
feels around him.
He doesn't have any other albums.
He has no other albums?
So this is the complete discography for C. Sumner Wemp.
It's like a box set.
He does have pamphlets and books
He craves.
because he
But
speaks
those
all
are
over the U.S. and
every
Canada.
Very
man
offensive.
would
He
die
does
to
have the charts,
One
of
woman
course.
sincerely called him.
Yeah.
He's got the
my
headshot.
hero. The Prince
All right,
Charming.
I only
thing
have
is
one of
not
these.
a
If
joke.
you
It
are
is
listening
not
to
only the
this and
desire
you
of
want
a
C.
girl to
Sumner's
find
wisdom,
one, it is the longing
You gotta
of a
Venmo us
man to be
$25.
one in the sight of just one person,
All of them.
his wife. No man on earth can resist the desires of his wife if she feels in her heart and shows in her action this one thought: you are the greatest guy.
oh, we got a
Oh,
call.
caller.
I'm gonna turn down C.
Hey,
Sumner a
caller.
little bit.
How you
Caller, you're
doing?
on the air.
Son of existence.
Hi, I'm Albert. I'm calling from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Oh, Honolulu.
Oh,
What time
hell
is it
yeah.
there right now?
Oh, it's about 4 p.m.
Are you at
Great.
the beach?
Yes.
Hey, what's the weather like in Honolulu this time of year?
Beach.
You know, I'm trying to acclimate. I'm an East Coaster. I just
Okay,
moved out here. So
My parents live on the Big Island. You're in Honolulu?
I know them.
Oh, great.
I'm just,
Yeah, it's a small place. The
joking.
islands
Yeah,
are.
tell his parents.
My
hi.
parents' village only a few thousand people. So,
I'm joking a little bit of Honolulu.
did you have a question about C. Sumner Wemp or the album or anything you saw on the
Well,
night show?
I want to mention I've left I've left my faith for a while, but I feel like I'm trying to get spiritual again.
Oh, you know who can renew it?
Oh, I think
I'm
that's.
wondering if this record has anything about spirituality or anything that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the gist of it. It's a spiritual record. C. Sumner has published a book about winning people to Christ.
Spirituality is actually the first thing
So
on his
I don't think
graph.
C. Sumner's alive
About
anymore,
purity,
but there's nothing he'd want more
flesh.
than to win you back into the fold of Christ. If you have any sort of, I think, theological questions about love or sex or romance or marriage,
Does it come with liner notes for hard of hearing?
it doesn't. But there's a lot of
A few of my partners.
there's a lot of
have been
fine print on the back of
hard
the
of
album
hearing.
here.
Yeah,
But
there's a lot
read
to
something you
read.
see on there. I'm gonna open a Vertigo brand trading card.
Is
Oh,
this
good.
something that you can listen to with a partner, or
I think that
you're
would
supposed
be.
to.
I think that C. Sumner would want you to, yeah,
Absolutely. You wanna-
with your wife or your fiance.
So you can all get on the same page.
Let's see what C. Sumner's saying. Thank you, caller.
Home at night.
Have fun in Honolulu.
TV. Let the house fall apart. Lets his wife be a slave. Never shaves. Never dresses nicely. Never rides a white horse in shining armor. He can hardly call himself
Let's get into the
admirable
album pretty deep.
to expect much admiration from anyone. Fellows today who are unclean, unkempt, uncouth will never win the admiration of a sharp gal who will make a good wife for a man or a mother of a child, no matter what the crowd may be living like.
You got a Jonah
Girl.
Hill card?
Who go around sloppy and shoddy will never win the attention and the admiration
Shade
and the
changer.
affection of a fella who really will
There's
amount
no good
to
place to
something
put these.
as a husband. Likewise,
As a
the
babe.
wife who has her hair in rollers when her
babes.
husband leaves for work and still in rags, all worn out, dirty and sweaty when he comes home at night, won't attract much attention from her husband. The only attention that brings is to the girls at work and how attractive they are.
Thing is,
A woman ought to stop
So
work
if they
about
buy
half an
this
hour before
record,
her husband
you're
comes
gonna
home.
give
No matter
a
what
Vertigo
else needs
pack?
to
They'll
be
get
done.
probably a pack of cards. They'll get
Dress up,
a
put
they'll
on
get a
clean
trading card of
dress,
myself.
a little
They'll
makeup.
get stickers, maybe a zine. Who knows? What they probably won't get, and longtime viewers of the show will appreciate this. Statistically, they will not get this Jonah Hex card.
'cause you got it.
I've opened up enough of these packs to know that some cards are harder to get than others.
Jonah Hex.
This one's legitimately hard to get.
Yeah, that's a great
It's
card.
also the coolest card in the set. It's like looks like a playing card.
So you telling me they're more likely to get Flute Kid?
Yeah, well, probably. There's 90 cards in the set. 80
Jonah
of them,
Hex is a good
80 of
one.
them are equally distributed. 10 of them are harder to get for some reason. I've opened up thousands of packs.
Thousands.
The Jonah Hex is one of the hard ones to get, and yet, on the show, for the third time now in 5 episodes, I've opened the Jonah Hex. And we opened a few more packs than usual today, but previously, I'm basically 3 for 3 now.
If you give him an extra $5, he'll throw in that.
Right.
Jonah
If you
Hex card.
Venmo us any amount of money, enough to cover the postage, I'll mail this Jonah Hex card. Just Venmo us at Gangbusters with the word Jonah Hex. That I can do. If you see something you like on tonight's show, if you want to learn about relationships from
you wanna
C.
buy
Sumner
my
Wemp,
shirt.
a
Oh.
true expert, $25. If you want to be Weird Al for Halloween or just at home alone,
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to return the shirt to him,
if you
and
want
really
to
blow him away, it's
punish
kind
Mike
of mean.
Menendez by giving him a painting he doesn't want.
Oh yeah, let's
grab that.
Re-show that.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Mike Menendez.
Wow. If you saw something on tonight's show, the Mr. T headshot's gone.
Oh yes.
Okay, we have maybe a comment?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Jason. This is Rob. I'm back up in the booth again.
Right.
There is a spider on the desk we have up here, so I'm gonna need you guys to. I don't really want to be touching the controls as
Okay,
much.
I see. Yeah,
Maybe
so-
if we could just kind of wrap this up.
Oh, okay, wrapping it up.
Uh,
Okay. So there's a spider in the booth. That's
Good
great.
spider.
So if you're watching this, the Mr. T headshot's gone. That was claimed. That was claimed by a savvy individual. $10, great deal. There is other stuff on the show. You want the Omega Virus. That's an insane board game.
Oh, the Trump game.
The Trump board game. That'll be funny someday,
Yeah.
maybe.
You can bring that out at a party.
Depending on what happens.
And really watch how everyone feels.
Could go if it if everything sort of resolves.
What was the
itself.
oh? Don't forget about the Clerks jersey.
If you want to pretend you worked on the movie Clerks, Venmo us at Gangbusters. Check out Normal website. Follow us. This is twitch.tv/greenglassdoor. I'm
Don't
Jason
forget
Van
the
Glass.
Bob Ross Chia.
Of course.
I'm Aaron Michael Marsh. Thank you very much for having me.
This was a lot of fun. We are broadcasting every Friday night for the most part. So if you're watching us now, make a mark on your calendar. See you in 7 days. And if you see something you like, don't hesitate. We will mail it to you. All you got to do is give us a little bit of money. Good night.
Are keeping men defeated by arousing desires that cause guilt feelings at least, if not sin in their heart. Especially is this a problem to single men or men who are not getting the proper fulfillment of their desires in their homes. Now, of course, men who are satisfied by their own wives or have much less sex drive than others may not be bothered, nor see anything wrong with short skirts. So often, men who are not Christians and enjoy these lustful feelings in their hearts love the revealing dresses, and can be seen on the streets or in a room taking it all in with red fire and lust burning in their eyes. It is tragic that men don't tell their wives the whole truth about how non-Christian men, too often among themselves, have a constant chatter about women, their shapes, and what a man desires to do as a woman flaunts herself past his eyes. Why is it that on TV the comedians have a whole host of suggested jokes? Why are there so many comments with double meaning? Our world is brainwashed to the place women no longer blush at such remarks, but laugh as though it's a great joke. All the joking about girl watchers is a travesty on decency. Why women don't rebel at the way clothiers, advertisers, and men are merchandising sex just baffles me. They have degraded women into a plaything with a great exploitation of sex. And then when women or their daughters are attacked and sexually molested, they cry outrage, kill the man. Somehow one feels women are asking for it and are much to be blamed.